It's morning and boy, is it dark in here. I think it's like 5:15 a.m. Why am I up so early? I was actually up at 4 and I don't have the foggiest. Why I get up so early? I went to bed early. I went to bed early because originally I was going to get up at 5, which I thought was early, because I'm babysitting today. My kids want to go to Renninger's Mount Dora antique show and look for jewelry to resell on eBay. They're trying to start a third business. My son Michael, he works Uber, he works security, and the two of them together are working eBay. Sometimes his wife, my daughter-in-law, who I do want to talk about, not in a bad way, she will drive Uber sometimes too. She's very good to my son. That's a biggie, you know. You want you want your children to be happy. You want them to have the best of everything. It's just only natural that you want your kids to have better than you had. Should I try to adjust this? Anyway, coffee. I love coffee, but I only drink 1 cup now. Not so much that I'm trying to conserve, but more that I really don't need more than 1 cup at this age. So anyway, I've been thinking a lot about a lot of things. When I was doing these before, I had no comments. Now all of a sudden I have comments and I want to answer them all, of course. You know, I mean, you're good enough to watch and you're good enough to comment on my videos. I want to reply. And, you know, at the end of his life, my husband, I would say things like, why didn't you listen to me? Why couldn't we have done this and why couldn't we have done that? We would have been better off today. And he said, I did the best I could. And I think that's the truth. My husband had a lot of fears. He had a lot of insecurities. You know, he grew up in an abusive home. Yeah, I hate to say it, but on the other hand, let's just be honest. I grew up with a lot of abuse. Oh my word. God bless my mother. She grew up with way worse abuse than what I had to endure. And I forgive her. I didn't when she first passed. All these feelings and rage and injustices just flooded over me because, you know, I confronted her once. She said, "What? I don't remember any of this, Nikki." And she thought about it a while and she said, "Nikki, if I did the things you said I did, I am so sorry." And you know, I had to do the same thing with my kids. I had to say, I am so sorry for the things that I did. Because, you know, we act out a lot of what was done to us in childhood. But I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about, well, yeah, I do want to talk about that. I want to talk about a lot of things. I love the comment where the woman says, "You're very random." It's true. I bounce all over the place. It's the way my mind works. What can you do about a thing like that? But I allowed my bed to be made and I have to sleep in it alone. I can't ask my children to give up parts of their dreams and their, what's the word? Oh, I have fibromyalgia and my head won't work. Words won't come, you know, and it's very tough on me. I don't want their progress, because I've always told my children, look, Do everything you can to have residual income when you're older. Don't end up like me and Dad if you can help it. But things happen. Like in 2008, everybody who worked so hard, so many baby boomers for their retirement lost a lot of money. Hopefully they've regained it in this upswing and they'll know enough to move it out of the stock market now, because I believe we're about to see another maybe a collapse, maybe a recession. It might get bad, who the heck knows. It's hard to say when you look back at trends, and I love to research trends. I love to follow the housing market, the precious metals market, commodities, and you can pretty much see a very distinctive pattern. Up we go 7 to 10 years, down we go for about 3 to 4. Up we go again 7 to 10 years, down we go again for 3 or 4. That's how it's worked for, I don't know, since the first depression. So, do I want my kids to bail me out now? No. They have made an offer. My son is going to buy his friend's house, and the guy's letting him have it for a really decent deal. And they've said, like, we can fix up a little apartment in the garage. And I'm like, do I want to live with my kids? I don't know about that. Do I need to? Not right now. Right now, and I'm really proud of myself. How many people can live on $880 a month? I guess quite a few. I've heard a lot of, there's comments in there. A lot of you are living on less. And you do it. And that's good. Be proud of yourself. I'm proud of you. What do we really need in the world? I always felt all my life that, what is the point? Like when you watch those TV programs about the rich and famous and things like that. How much do you need? Do you ever get bored? I mean, to have and have and have. I get such pleasure to be able to buy something I really wanted, like those wigs that are sitting over there right now. I'm going to pay them off in time, because thank God I still have a couple charge cards. Oh, credit cards. We called them charge cards in the 70s, of course, but credit cards. And I don't know. I find a way. I always find a way. And that brings me to something else. I don't want you people to bail me out either. I got a sweet message from a sweet woman who wanted to send me a little gift. That's darling. First of all, I'm trying to be a minimalist as I can. I'm trying to downsize and keep my stuff, keep downsizing. I don't want to die and have my kids have to deal with what I dealt with my mother's stuff. Mercy. And she didn't really collect all that much, but she kept every piece of paper from the time they were married in the 20s or 30s, was it? Yeah, she was born in 28 or something. No, wait a minute. Would that be the 40s and 50s? I don't know. There was just tons of stuff, and I had to go through each and everything, and I had to call companies to make sure that the start certificates weren't, she'd cashed everything in when my father died. Bless her. Yep. I don't want you bailing me out either. You have to understand, and if you're on any kind of assistance, you understand I have to report everything. And when I do report everything, they take away from me. I'll lose my SNAP benefits, that's food stamps. I'll lose my Medicaid, and I need that. I might lose my Medicaid anyway, because they're saying I'm not disabled. But I think this new orthopedic surgeon is going to give me a disability rating and help me. I'm going to have to write to Medicaid and say, hey, you're wrong. Social Security's wrong. I sincerely cannot work. I would love to. I would have kept my car if I could work. I tried to do Uber, and I did DoorDash, and I can't hold on to the wheel that long. I can't, it's, it's too much. And that's why I know I just can't do van life or car life, because I can't drive that much. It hurts. And you can't drive stoned on pain meds, right? I mean, you'll kill somebody. I don't want to hurt anyone. So yeah, I'm okay. I'm all right. I'm amazed that I'm all right. But I did do the right thing. When he got sick and I realized we were in big trouble, he wasn't going to get better, I started selling our stuff off. And when loans came up, like on the cars, because I was on leases on those, I turned one in, but there was damage on the car, so they wanted their money, and I was making payments on it till he died, and then I wrote them a letter and said, this is what I'm living on, I think most of my debtors wrote off my debts. I know 5 of them have. I'm waiting on 3 more to possibly write that debt off. I just appealed to them and said, look, this is where I'm at. I wish I had assets. I wish I could pay you, but I can't. And this is why. And I sent the death certificate copies, and I sent the copies of what I'm making with the Social Security and proof of my food stamps and Medicaid. And I'm just being honest with them. And if you've heard my stories and you feel compelled to want to give to someone, please consider giving to anyone who's researching chronic fatigue and fibromyalgia. Their cause is dear to my heart because I have fibromyalgia. The worst of it seems to have subsided as far as the dizziness, the severe fatigue, a lot of the, I had 3 pages full of symptoms in 2009. And my poor husband said to me, we can't do anything anymore. It was really sad, Little did I know that in the years to come, the roles would reverse. But he was always patient and loving. Oh, sometimes he was nasty. You know how men are. They get mean. Or they just get bullyish. I'm not sure what I'm trying to say here, and I'll play this back to try to figure it out, right? I guess what I'm trying to say is, we're strong. We're going to survive all this stuff. We're clever. We know how to work around a lot of things. We're creative. We know how to make something out of nothing. We know how to have fun without money. We know how to entertain ourselves. Look at me. Making videos and putting them out there. And because I'm putting myself out there, I have things I have to answer. And this is one of them. I don't want my kids to bail me out. I don't want strangers to bail me out. I don't want you as new friends that I've made to bail me out. I'm doing this first and foremost so my kids and my grandchildren know who I am. And second of all, people are stumbling across my videos. Nobody's more surprised than me, because when my daughter Rachel, my oldest daughter, said, "Mom, you're really boring." She wants to see more doing, and because I'm so terrible at videos, I had tried so hard to tape things while they were happening, and it just did not go well. I'm going to keep trying, though. I'm not giving up on this. And I'm going to try to research into editing because I'd really love to know how to do it. I am just technologically disadvantaged. But that's it. I got my wigs and curlers and trying to... I noticed something about most wigs, and it's not just Wig Outlet, it's not wigs.com alone, it wasn't just Paula Young. No two wigs will ever be alike. They're not made the way you see them on the other YouTube videos. I don't know what, like, Taz's Closet, what she does to them. She claims right out of the box. She might have had to open 10 of them to find the right one. I don't know. She's not saying. And then there's Jill's Therapy. That's the one I wanted to mention the other day. I used to watch her quite a bit till it just aggravated me. Because she can make her wigs look drop-dead gorgeous. And I just can't seem to do that. I do need a steamer. And I need to watch some more videos. And who was the other one? I don't know. There's a lot of women out there who do wigs, and they're very clever, and they come up with some great stuff. But I'm trying because I want hair. I mean, right now it looks like I have some, but I don't. I don't. It's all thin, sparse. There's nothing there. I don't know if it's very dark here right now because it's dark out. It's dark out for 5:30 in the morning. So Maggie's coming to pick me up at about 6, and I will spend the day with my Finn. He's my grandson. And she's bought salad and stuff that I like, and so I'll eat some of her food, and I'll bring some of my food because I have salmon I cooked. And yeah, that's it. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you so much for caring. God bless you. And you know what? Here's another thing I wanted to say. You want to do something kind for somebody? Do you ever see a neighbor who's elderly and, you know, maybe their yard doesn't look so good or looks like their windows could use a washing? Do something for them. That would make me the happiest of anything. Go do something for somebody. Maybe drop off a bag of groceries to a home that doesn't look all that great. They might not have the money to do anything, right? I mean, you don't know how many times I needed help and my kids weren't around because I was up in the boonies of Maine and they were down here or in Texas or in Pennsylvania, as the case may be. And I needed my walkway shoveled. I'd have the driveway plowed, and the plows would come from the town and they'd fill the whole front up so high I couldn't shovel that heavy stuff. These are things you could do that in essence you'd be doing something for me, because remember that old adage from Sunday school? If you've done it to the least one of these, my brothers, you've done it to me. Let's live by that. Do something for somebody. And don't worry about sending me anything. I can punch my way out of a paper bag. I'm going to succeed in this. I've got this. So be good, be well, be blessed, and thank you so much for coming by. And if you're sharing my videos, I appreciate it because I don't have any idea how they're getting out there. So I assume, you know, that's it. And you know, I love this because I don't have a lot to do sometimes, unless I'm like cleaning the house, which I got a lot more to do, mercy. So this is entertainment for me, and it's just fun to talk. It's like talking to somebody. Now that he's gone, I have nobody. He didn't talk much at the end anyway. Bless him. Okay. That's it. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Bye!